Welcome to Cajun Country in Lafayette, Louisiana, home to the Raging Cajuns of Louisiana. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Stanford Cardinals, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Stanford's offense will go to work first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, Dave.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football. But we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards, and you're on the other side, more possessions because you turn it over. That's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air. It's Mooney. He's got the back in the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Got his man.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. They're working that left side. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receiver. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask and making it easy for him.
They get him down, tough run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Mooney. Oh, he makes a catch. Quick step and go. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Raging Cajuns offense will have its first possession of the game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing. Tackling, staying in your gaps, winning at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get.
Turning it on! And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Raging Cajuns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Takes the handoff. It's Parker. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
The Raging Cajuns have their offense in high gear. Right back to the well. Got the first down and still on his feet. What a run to get them into enemy territory, and he's out of bounds at the 40. And the Raging Cajuns pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Parker. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
They'll give it to the back. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Sullivan. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Louisiana. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. The extra point here would tie the game. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback, because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Dropping back, it's Mooney. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling to catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. They've got the screen set up. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Black. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Stanford going back to work with another first down. They'll go to the ground. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Got a man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Cardinal come to the line, facing 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Mooney. Under fire. That pass is incomplete, but this has been a period in which the offenses have shined. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. And we'll start the second quarter as they try to hang up a 3 spot. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Quarterback moving. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He is denied, cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Dennis. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, how about that play? Curl route, and the receiver, as soon as he turned around against zone coverage, the ball was right on him, so he was able to catch it and go get the 1st.
The run from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting it.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the 1st, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the grab past the marker. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. Fighting off the defender. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score a touchdown.
Touchdown, Raging Cajun! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. They're trailing by just 4 to UCLA. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on third down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Stanford lines up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll take it on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Louisiana has it back in the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll move the wide receiver. On the move. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on third down.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Pulls it in. It's Smith. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be first and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Raging Cajuns trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Touchdown, Cajun! A great catch and run for 6.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Looking for a man. It's Mooney. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Callaway. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. And here comes the offense on second down. To the air, it's Mooney. Fires to the big fella. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense. And you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
He uncorks one deep. Touchdown, Stanford! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Parker. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Caught near the sticks. It's Sullivan. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Lafayette. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
They'll open this third quarter with a run. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeps looking downfield. He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
On the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down is the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy...
There he goes. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw. He had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the get on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Makes it past the marker. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on 2nd down, no problem for them.
The Raging Cajuns kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Rush is on him. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Raging Cajuns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Might be changing the route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got the quick pass. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Raging Cajuns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone is right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Makes the grab on the left. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Raging Cajuns are threatening on 1st and goal. Let's go! Let's go! He's looking to throw. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Motion from the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Give him 6. Touchdown, Louisiana.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. They'll run it from the gun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Grabbed in the middle. It's Callaway. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
To the ground with the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Here's the pressure. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Ball State is currently ahead in this one, but let's remember, this program has just one bowl win all time, so nothing is a given in Muncie. They're up by 4 over Texas State.
Out of the gun, the give to the back.
Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. They'll ride the hot hand. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Raging Cajuns can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
On 2nd down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to 3rd down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on 2nd down. We don't need 3rd downs.
Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. A deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Here we go. Running back searching for a hole. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. The Raging Cajuns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Raging Cajuns have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. Got enough space. Touchdown, Raging Cajun. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Not a lot of space to be. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Catch in the middle, it's McCullough. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. Let's it fly. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now.
Let's go. Talk about having one.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And this field goal attempt might just seal the deal by making it a 3-score game late. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Power football with the run.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Got a man. It's Dennis. Breaks into the open. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
The sure hands, it's McCullough.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20.
I feel like this guy's having one of those games. It happens maybe once in your life. He's just been open everywhere on the field. He's been lighting up the scoreboard. He's turning these defenders around. They just simply can't cover him.
Makes a connection. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Big fella moving. Touchdown!